Hey everyone, welcome to the Sincerely Emma podcast. I'm your host, Emma. In this podcast, we will discuss phrases and quotes that we feel inspired by. Each week I will take a different quote or phrase and explain why I feel like it has significance or importance in my life. My hope is that people listening will interpret what I share in their own way. Because the truth is, no one has the same life story. The topic I want to talk about today is the phrase, "Nothing changes if nothing changes." I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I never ever saw myself doing a podcast, but here we are. I was born with a severe physical disability known as spastic quadriplegia cerebral palsy. All this means is that both of my arms and both of my legs don't work properly. Due to the fact that I was born extremely premature, the part of my brain that's responsible for all motor control wasn't fully developed yet. Which caused those brain cells to die off and not work at all. Because of this, my brain is constantly telling my body mixed messages. My body has an extremely difficult time doing any isolated, controlled, or fluid movements. This causes me to need assistance doing just about any physical activity. This includes all personal care needs. Society makes it almost impossible for people with severe physical disabilities to work a normal 9-to-5 job. I'll be 25 years old in June. I'm a person who has a lot of faith. And if I'm honest, it's taken me almost 7 years of praying and asking God for some direction in my life. And truthfully, all I want to do with the rest of my life is show people that true joy can be found in Jesus. I want people to know that they are seen, loved, and heard. Did it take a little while for me to accept that? No matter if I decided to go to college or not, because of the physical demand that 99.9% of jobs require these days, my job would still have to be behind a computer or a phone screen. The answer is a overwhelming yes. I actually thought about starting this podcast probably 2 years ago. But at the time, I wasn't 100% certain about the topics I was going to cover, because I don't want my podcast to be all about my disability. I said, you know what? If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna make sure it can be something that can reach a lot of people and affect them in a positive way. Am I nervous for how well I think my podcast is going to be received? A little bit. But you know what? I'm doing it anyway. I figure that if this is something I'm truly meant to do, God will somehow show me that this is what I'm supposed to do. And when I say nothing changes if nothing changes, all I mean by that is that I think God wants us to take baby steps towards our goals. I don't believe that you're supposed to be stuck in the same place forever. And honestly, no matter how big or small our goals are, it's 100% okay for us to be scared. God actually likes it when we're scared. Because that's when, if you have faith, you can put all your trust in Him to help get you through whatever you're facing in life. The reality is, friends, God will always, always, always be on our side. Whether we trust Him is completely up to us. God doesn't look for perfect people. He actually loves the broken people. The people that are really, really, really in the thick of whatever battle they're facing. That's when he desires to show you his love the most. That's when he wants people to lean into him the most, because he wants you to see that he can help you with your struggle. I am in no way trying to say that trust or change is easy. All I'm saying, friends, is that nothing changes if nothing changes. So if you don't take those initial baby steps towards your goal, you'll be stuck in the same place until you decide that it's time to change something. So my encouragement for you today is to step out of your comfort zone and take that baby step. If you leave the rest in God's hands, He will direct the rest of your steps. You will simply just be along for the ride. Thank you all so very much for being on this journey with me. Until next time, sincerely, Emma.